Hello, my dear warriors. What is up? So, the moment we've been waiting for, or the moment we've been running away from, is finally here. We are just having 1.5 to 2 days for our SCMPE examination. So, what's going on in your mind, my dear warriors? So, if you are someone who is giving both the groups, group 1 is already over. That means 50% of your battle is over. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you how your exams went. But you survived, right? And you're here. And for the students who are going to give group 2 only, in 1 to 2 days, your battle is going to start. So one simple reminder I want to give it to you guys. You know, the reminder I had on the back of my mind when I was giving my final examination. It is a scene from the movie Bhag Milkha Bhag. Some of you guys would have seen. For others, let me just quickly share it. So Milkha Singh is running the last race of his life. So just before the race starts, the opponent team's coach comes and tells him, Milkha Singh, ये आपकी जिंदगी की आखिरी रेस हो सकती है. Milkha Singh, this could be the last race of your life. So Milkha Singh replied, और दौड़ूंगा भी वैसे ही. I'll run in such a way that the entire world remembers this is my last race. I'll run in such a way that I will remember till the end of my life that this was my last race. The same thing applies here, my dear warriors. This is the last race, the last exam, the last 4 papers you have to give. Your professional journey is over. Only 4 papers. There is no more need to look at your books. No more need to prepare for the examination. These are the last 4 exams that you are going to write. Ensure that for the next 8 days, you work hard, you push yourself in such a way that till the end of your life, you remember these 8 days. So with that being said, let us try discussing some key important pointers for SCMPE examination. So in this video, we will be discussing the 1.5 day strategy for your SCMPE examination. We'll also be discussing what all resources are made available so that you guys can benefit from that, and important tips. How do you tackle theory questions? How do you tackle case study? How to attempt for 100 marks? What if the examination is difficult? Everything we will be covering in this video, my dear warriors. So shall we start? So first comes the 1.5 day planner. I'll quickly be revising through this. The entire file is available on the Telegram group Think with Tabish. Do join there for all the resources. 7th November, that is today. I want you guys to start your preparation somewhere around 8 o'clock after a good relaxation. 8 to 11, I want you guys to focus on 2 chapters, decision making as well as cost management techniques. Comparatively simpler chapters, but from the examination perspective are having a good weightage. Next day, I normally bifurcate my day into 4 sections. First section is before breakfast. Timings, you guys can customize it. Modern business environment plus transfer pricing. Session 2, after breakfast, you can do lean system innovation, strategic analysis of operating income. In the evening, yes, somewhere 3:30 to 6:30, performance measurement and evaluation, budgetary control and pricing. These 2 are comparatively smaller chapters, so you can do it in one single go. And the last session in the night, ensure to finish off standard costing, introduction to SCMP, learning curve, as well as you will be having time for buffer. Now, I have not allocated time separately for case studies because I believe that along with the respective chapters itself, you will be doing that. If you are not doing it that way, yes, last session here, you'll have to keep it for case studies as well. Is this clear, everyone? Perfect. Next, sir, in the given timing, what should we be doing? Should we revise the theory or should we solve questions? I will say have a 50-50 approach. So whatever time you are having for a chapter, say decision making chapter, split it into 2. 50% of the time, revise whatever concepts are there. After that, the 50% time, try quickly going through the questions. Now, if you have not marked the important questions, we are having a PDF of the top 100 practical questions in SCMP. You can refer that as well. But ensure that you do the questions also. You can do it as 50-50 or 60-40, 60% of time for theory, 40% time quickly go through the adjustments of the practical questions. Okay, my dear warriors, but do not leave the practical questions. Because 70 marks of practical questions, you will see ditto from the study material as well as your case study digest. So please do see that and go. Okay, everyone, should we continue? Now, sir, what all resources you will be making it available so that, we can prepare well, we can be confident during our examination. So firstly, we have our marathon revision for SCMP. So almost 9 chapters revision is there, comprehensive revision. So overall, you guys have given us so much love. The marathon videos overall has reached 50,000 plus views. Thank you so much, my dear warriors, for that. So you guys can refer that. Along with that, you have the top 100 practical questions in SCMP. You guys can refer that as well. Let me just see if this is working. Okay, this was working. Why is this not working? Okay, anyways, let's continue. Okay, next, we are having SCMP rocket revision. Now, this is going to be a game changer, my dear warriors. SCMP rocket revision, wherein entire SCMP, all the key pointers, we have revised just in 3 hours. So, marathon revision is very detailed. Yes, if you don't feel you have the time to listen to that, you can just listen to rocket revision. In 15 minutes, one chapter, entire concepts, all the points, quickly, each and every keyword, we've discussed that. So, this is going to be a game changer. Before you start revising any chapter, you guys can listen to it. Yes, once you have revised, solve the questions on the day of examination in 3 hours. You guys will have to listen to this so that on the day of examination also, you can have one more round of revision. So now, one thing I missed out. The planner is to revise 2 times SCMP. That is, in the 1.5 days, you will be revising SCMP 1 time. And on the day of examination, till afternoon, whatever time you are having, you will have to do one more round of revision. For that, you have the SCMP rocket revision, which will help you to revise all the keywords in just 3 hours. Along with that, its summary charts are also available on our Telegram group. Now, sir, where do we get all these resources? These are available on our Telegram group, Think with Tabish. Along with that, for the videos, you'll have to refer our YouTube channel, Think with Tabish. Is this clear, everyone? So we've written on the day of examination, the most important thing is to have a look at the super fast revision of SCMP in just 3 hours. Trust me, my dear warriors, it is going to be a game changer. All of you guys keep asking me, sir, how do we remember all these key points? Just listen to this 1 time, 2 time. All the keywords when you enter the exam hall will be in your mind, my dear warriors. Is this clear? Should we continue, everyone? Now comes the most important point. The very last minute tips. Please listen to it carefully. Trust me, this will help you improve your marks by 10, 15, 20 marks. So, shall we start, everyone? Perfect. So, the very first tip is, do not read the first question at the start of your examination. The first question is normally going to be a case study of 20 marks. Normally, you will have to expect a new case study question. And normally, the moment we see a new question, firstly, we get tensed. Secondly, because it's a case study, we will not be solving it at first. So in the 15 minutes reading time, start from question 2. Do not read question 1 at all. Is this clear, everyone? And just search for the most comfortable question. Start from that. Second, sir, how do we read a question? What is the approach for us to read a question? The last line approach. First, read the last line of the question. Okay, what is required? Then come back to the story. Because when you read the last line, say for example, they're asking, should we implement GIT or not? Okay, now your mind is clear. The question is somewhere about GIT calculation. Your mind, yes, does all those things. Now you read the question, you will be in a position to understand the data better, know which one is relevant, which one is not relevant. Is this clear, everyone? Perfect. The next point is the 60-40-20 approach. Now, I am assuming that the SCMP paper you are going to get is going to be a challenging paper. Sir, why are you doing like this, sir? Just assume, my dear warriors, just for 1 minute. Because when we are preparing, we should be preparing for the most challenging paper. On how I can survive the most challenging paper. If you can do that, if things are easy, obviously you will manage and come. So I'm telling, even in the most challenging paper, imagine 60 marks of questions are difficult, are from the areas you absolutely don't know, are completely new questions. That still means it is a 120 mark paper. 60 mark question you don't know, that still means 60 marks questions are from the areas that you know, my dear warriors. That means what is it that we have to see in the examination? We should exactly see those 60 marks which is in our hands. The biggest problem everyone do is, just because one question is difficult, so many students keep telling me, sir, yes, very difficult paper, sir. I ask what happened. Sir, 120 mark question was so difficult. I'm asking, what did you do of the balance 100 marks questions which you knew? Sir, I missed that. So know that even if 60 marks questions are difficult, it still means 60 marks questions are within our control, are from the areas we know, we have solved, we have seen one day before. I want you guys to first focus on that. First write this. If you write these 60 marks properly, bare minimum, you will be getting 45 out of this. Or even in the worst scenario, you will be getting 40 out of this. Your passing marks is ensured. Now, anyways, 120 mark question you don't have to attempt. The balance 40 mark question that you have to attempt, now that you know you've got the 40 passing marks, on the balance questions, whatever little concepts you know, you write the concepts. You write whatever you have to write. Trust me, bare minimum you will be getting 15. So 45 plus 15, close to 60, 55, you will be getting in the most challenging paper, my dear warriors. But remember the rule, pick the most comfortable question. You will find at least 60 marks questions from the areas that you know, that you've seen one day before, that you've solved, that you've revised multiple times. Focus on that, my dear warriors. Perfect. The next point is attempt for 100 marks in the examination. Very important. Now understand, aim for maximum, not for perfection. SCMP is more of a theoretical paper. If you attempt for 10 marks, it is not possible to get full 10 out of 10. So writing for 100 marks becomes compulsory. And sir, how do we write for 100 marks? The rule of 1.8. That is, for 1 mark, I am having 1.8 minutes. We'll be having a 20 mark question. That means 35 minutes. Have this mental calculation on the back of your mind, my dear warriors. 2 o'clock to 2:35, first question. 3:10, 3:45, 4:20, 4:55. This way your 5 questions should get over. Sir, whether the first question will get over in 35 minutes? No. But in the very first hour, I know that if I go in this pace, I will not be in a position to attempt my paper. So I will automatically improve my pace. So have this on the back of your mind, the rule of 1.8. Next, sir, when we are writing an answer, the most important thing is first create an outline in your mind of what you're going to write, especially for a theoretical answer. Say, for example, question is asking you, advise the factors to consider whether or not to implement just in time. What all you're going to write? First, you'll tell, okay, what is just in time? What is just in time purchase, production? What are the factors to be kept in mind? When GIT will be implemented? All those. Once you write down on a piece of paper, it could be on your answer sheet itself. Yes, the last 4-5 lines, you just write in short, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 points I'm going to write. Once you know what you're going to write, then you can automatically elaborate that. So first frame an outline, especially for a theoretical question, that what you're going to write. Once you create that, then you'll automatically keep on writing. Perfect. Next, read the last line very carefully. What is the last line asking you? Calculate, advise, discuss. Every word has a meaning. Calculate means just to do the calculation, come back. Advise, discuss, suggest, recommend. You'll have to tell financial as well as non-financial considerations, my dear warriors. Next, the presentation techniques are how do we present for CA exams? Presentation is very simple, my dear warriors. Write it in a point-wise or small paragraph or 4 to 5 lines. Don't write one paragraph of full 1 page. Nobody is going to read. Every point, yes, should be a small paragraph of 4 to 5 lines. And in every paragraph, whatever is going to be your key answer, you should put a box. As simple as that. Then leave a line, go to the next paragraph. Leave a line, go to the next paragraph. Leave a line, go to the next paragraph. Nothing more is required, my dear warriors. Make it simple for the examiner to see. The most important thing in your examination is whatever key answers are there, put a box, my dear warriors. Your examiner will not read each and every line. It is our duty to make him read the very important keywords. So you will have to put a box. Is this clear, everyone? Perfect. Now, don't stay stuck for more than 5 minutes. If in any question you got stuck, don't stay stuck for more than 5 minutes. Go to the next question. It is fine. Don't aim for perfection, aim for maximum. Now comes the most important thing. Sir, how do we attempt a case study? A very difficult question, right? Now, so let me tell a couple of things that help me and should help you as well. First, don't read case study at the start of your examination in your reading time. Approach your case study as probably the last or second last question. Yes, read it at the end of your examination. Okay, fine. Yes, the last line approach. How do you read the case study? First, read the last line. Based on that, go back to the story. Perfect. Now, even while you're reading the story, yes, try understanding the substance of the story. There are going to be so many unnecessary things which are absolutely of no use. Try getting the substance of the story. Yes, underline. When you're reading itself, underline and keep them. Next, once you've read the case study, don't directly jump to answer. You know, you're writing an answer for case study is more like writing an essay. You'll first have to create an overview of what you are going to write. So you'll first tell, okay, introduction, background, then what all issues are there for every issue, what you're going to write. First, yes, spend some 2 to 5 minutes creating a background, creating an overview. Once that overview, just in a rough piece of paper, yes, in your answer sheet itself, in the very first page itself, you can just write it down. And you can just put a slash there. From the next page, you can start your formal answer. First, create that overview. Once your overview is ready, now it becomes very simple because now there is no longer a need for you to think and answer. You're just answering because the thinking part, you've already done that, students. And how do we answer? Again, small points or paragraph of 3 to 4 line. Yes, every keyword underline, put it inside a box. Box your keywords. Try answering every requirement of the question. For every requirement, a very simple approach that I followed. Yes, for every requirement, first write down the concept. Say, for example, it is on supply chain management. Okay, write down the concept of supply chain management. Then write down the story, what has happened in the current situation. Okay, company has done this, this, this. Okay, then give your analysis. Link the two and give your analysis. Okay, what is a mistake that has happened, or what is a thing that company has done right, or what company should have done. Based on that, come up with a conclusion or a recommendation. Very simple approach. Any issue you see, first write down what is a proper concept for that. Then write the story. Then give an analysis. Then give a conclusion. If possible, give a recommendation. As simple as that. And remember one thing, my dear warriors, your case study question could be new. I am reminding you this again and again. Now, I'll just tell you a very simple thing. When I gave my CA final examination, Jan 21 was my paper. It was one of the toughest papers for SCMP. Even in the toughest paper, I scored 77 by God's grace. Now, I lost 23 marks altogether. In that, 10 marks I lost in my case study question itself. But the best part is, the case study question, the moment I saw, I was not even knowing one thing of what the question is telling me. Completely random, some story was there. For a minute or two, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Yes, where did I get stuck? It was a question on supply chain management only. Okay. Then I did one thing. Okay, yes, I read the requirement, supply chain management, whatever I knew the concept, I wrote. And wherever, okay, I could link, I linked. That's all. Yes, I got 10 or 11 marks. Reasonable, given the fact that in the very last minutes, I attempted the question in just 20 to 25 minutes. So the most important thing is the concept, write down the concept, and wherever you can link in your own way, try to link it. Yes, case study question is going to be a new question, my dear warriors. Be ready for that. Accept that. You know it to write. You know the different business models. All you'll have to do is have that confidence in yourself. Is this clear, everyone? Yes or no? So these are the most important pointers to help you crack your SCMP examination. Some closing remarks. I know you guys are tired. I know you guys have worked really hard and come till here. Now you are tired. Every day, every session feels like a burden. But trust me, my dear warriors, it is just a matter of 8 more days. Remember, this is the last professional exam you're going to write ever. Just 8 more days. After that, there is absolutely no need to touch your books. So, just push yourself for the 8 days. And remember, the start of 2024, we'll start 2024 as a chartered accountant, or if you're only giving your second group, as a part qualified. All you'll have to do is believe in yourself, push yourself for 8 more days, my dear warriors. So that's all from my end. A very important reminder for you guys. You guys can do this. Have that belief in yourself. Have that faith in yourself. Don't be the villain of your story. Sometimes we lose because we ourselves don't believe that we can do it. Don't be the villain of your story, my dear warriors. You worked really hard. You've come till here. Now the only thing that is needed is have that belief in yourself. Doesn't matter what the entire world is telling you. Have that belief in yourself and push yourself for the next 8 days. Victory will be ours. This was it from this video. I'm seeing you guys from far. So give in your best. Make me proud. Make your parents proud. Make yourself proud. So that was it for this video. If you've loved the video, do like the video. Do share it with all your friends. It could be helpful to them. And stay subscribed to our channel. For all the notifications, you can join our Telegram group as well as stay connected on YouTube as well. So see you guys for the next video. Until then, keep studying, keep smiling, keep working hard, keep making your parents proud. And see you for the next video. Have a great day, my dear warriors.